I think I'm fighting a war that will never end. The hardest part is, no one sees it. I wake up tired, I go to sleep exhausted. And in between, I'm carrying things I don't talk about. Things I can't explain. Most days. I wonder how much longer I can keep this up. But I do. Because deep down, there's still something worth fighting for.
And the only thing I won was being alone, or being less connected to others, you know. And not only could I miss out on caring about people, but I missed out on feeling probably a lot of the love that people had for me. Because there's something right there wrapped up, they're next door neighbors, they're cheek to cheek, they're conjoined twins. When I can't love someone, when I judge and I keep someone away from me, you know, I keep me away from them. I keep me away from them.
It takes time. So time brings wisdom, knowledge. You have to be willing to spend time alone to discover your purpose and to understand the process of becoming into who you are. Time alone makes you see, first of all, who God is. Second of all, it lets you see who you are. And the third thing, it lets you see what will fit you, what will fit in your life. You need time alone to discover these things, and some people fight being alone. Whenever anything significantly happens to you in a spiritual capacity, it happens when you are alone.
For me, bodybuilding was a way to change my life. I didn't have a lot of options, and I felt I had to fight for everything. I think my dad dying young, my mum not really being able to cope with me, or, you know, with my anger and confusion and everything like that. That was definitely a driving force, and I had to grow up and look after myself pretty quick. I got to look after myself. There's nobody else that I can fall back on. So, you know, that gives you kind of you're either going to make it or you're going to fall. And when I was in the detention center, it was like a crossroads. It was like, which way do you want to go here?
You have to promise yourself that you will not ever be a failure. You have to marry this thought pattern. So when you get to the gym, I don't care if you're on your deathbed and you're dying and it hurts and anything, you have to promise yourself before you get there that you are not going to go home a loser. I would rather die than acknowledge to myself that I'm that loser. There is nothing that I won't do. There's nothing that I won't do to avoid being a loser. And if you think you could have done more, you're a loser. I do not ever want to go home from the gym going, I'm a loser, I could have done more. I should have, could have. You have to make a promise to yourself that you will never ever go there or do that. And you will fight to the death to maintain your promise to yourself.
I'm not the best at anything. I'm not gifted. I'm just driven. I'm a guy that came from nothing. Anybody's capable of doing shit like this. Anybody. And I sat in that tub. She put the water on me. She called my mom up. And my mom was dating a doctor at the time. The doctor said, you need to get him to a hospital now. She came back in. All I want to do is call Chris Costin on the phone, the race director of Badwater, and say I can get it. So she said, I'm taking it to the doctor. I said, no, let me sit here and enjoy this pain. She said, what are you talking about? I said, you know, I need to go to the doctor. I realized that. But I never thought it was humanly possible to do what I did. I went 70 miles. And at 70 miles, I was dead. I was at 100%. What I thought was 100%. I went 31 more miles after being in the worst physical shape I've ever been in my life. As I sat in that tub and the waters hit me, it was the most amazing feeling of accomplishment. I did this. And as crazy as it sounds, it was the most amazing moment of my entire life. To come from this kid who was mentally torturing himself and was tortured to this guy now, who was able to overcome such amazing odds and obstacles. And I called Chris Costin, the race director of Badwater, and he said, the idea of a 24-hour race is to run 24 hours. You only ran 19. And he put doubt in my mind that he would let me into Badwater. 2 weeks later, roughly, December 5th, was this marathon that we all signed up for. I couldn't walk. I could not walk. I ran 100 miles before I ran a marathon. 10 days or 2 weeks after this 100 mile in one race I did, this marathon, December 5th in Las Vegas. That gun went off 2005, 14 days after I broke myself off and I qualified for the Boston Marathon. I ran 3:08. Like, the gun went off and that thing came back. Like, all right, man, what if?
This is about finishing the race. When you have a goal in mind and a goal set in your head, never let anyone take you off your vision, take you off your goal. Never let any man or any woman steal your glory, steal your future, steal your dreams. Never let anybody bring you down. You are somebody.
Are you truly doing whatever it takes to reach your goals? This goes for anything in life. Are you truly doing whatever it takes? You know what I'm saying? Man up. If you're not willing to do what it takes, at least be willing to fucking admit it. Drives me fucking crazy when people take credit away from people that are truly working their asses off. So, reach your goals, make your dreams come true in whatever it is in life. And you can always do more. If you could do too much, work out too much, go over training. If you do not, bullshit.
You guys already know, I train pretty intense. I train really heavy. Working in with Ian, it's going to show why he's the champion. He trains just as hard and heavier. So this is really cool. Getting the experience to train with the champion. See what I need to do for 365 days to be the champion next year.
Me now is the guy that with his shirt off, we can do 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. You can run 205 miles in 39 hours. We can do all this crazy shit. But what they don't understand is they don't understand the journey that it took me to get to this point. And what got me to this point was I was just the opposite of what I am today. I was that guy who ran away from absolutely everything that got in front of me. I wanted to quit so badly, but I quit everything in my life. I copied through school. I wanted to prove people wrong. And so here I am in this Air Force program, starting to get a little more confidence, but this water was kicking my ass. And 6 weeks into the program, the doctor gave me to read about how we can quickly get somewhere. That's why the 6-minute ab is so powerful. You may get some results from it, but they're not permanent. The permanent result comes from you. And I say it all the time. You have to suffer. You have to make that a tattoo on your brain, so when that hard time comes again, you don't forget it. I'm trying to find more of myself. And the only way I can find more is to silence the world out as much as I can, because it's getting busier every day. It's getting faster. The refrigerator gets full. You start making money and you start, I'm not getting cold anymore. I'm retired. At 40, people shouldn't be playing basketball or football. Or at 43, I'm still putting 100-mile weeks, still doing thousands of pull-ups, thousands of push-ups, because I'm not allowing myself to become civilized. The worst thing that can happen to a man is become civilized. You want to be uncommon amongst uncommon people, period.